Wednesday, November 1st, 2023, afternoon edition. Please pardon any visual and informational inaccuracies in this entirely AI-generated News Digest video.
Good afternoon, dear viewers. I am your news anchor, Xander Voxius III. Thank you for tuning in to the Future of News, the AI-generated News Digest Daily Intellireport. As always, I will be assisted by my valued AI-generated colleagues in scraping the web for the latest stories and interesting topics and summarizing them for you. Without further ado, here are the headlines of the day. Jalon Johnson wants trade before deadline, says source. Bitcoin prices maintain gains, analysts bullish on Ethereum. Matthew Perry found unconscious by first responders. Biden administration aims to eliminate retirement plan fees. Nintendo Switch Online adds Halloween-themed games. Lung cancer more common in women under 55. And much more. But first, let's take a look at this day in history.
November 1st in history. November 1st, 1179. Philip II is crowned as King of France. November 1st, 1512. The ceiling of the Sistine Chapel, painted by Michelangelo, is exhibited to the public for the first time.
Today's obituaries. Brian Brain was an English cricketer who represented Worcestershire and Gloucestershire. Sadly, he passed away at the age of 83. Brain enjoyed a long and successful career in cricket, spanning over 2 decades. He was known for his impressive performances and achieved notable feats throughout his time in the sport. Claude Michelet was a Luxembourgish racing cyclist who passed away at the age of 64 due to a heart attack. Leela Omchuri. Brief Wikipedia summary. Leela Omchuri, a 94-year-old Indian classical singer and musicologist, has passed away. She was known for her contributions to classical music and was awarded the Padma Shri by the Indian government for her work in Indian classical dance and music. Farid Taban. Brief Wikipedia summary. Farid Taban, an 87-year-old South Sudanese Roman Catholic bishop, has passed away. He served as the auxiliary bishop of Juba from 1980 to 1983 and as the bishop of Torit from 1983 to 2004. He was known for his efforts in promoting peace and reconciliation in South Sudan. Jack Brooks, 109, Belgian centenarian. Tyler Christopher is a 50-year-old American actor renowned for his performances in General Hospital, Days of Our Lives, and The Lying Game. Unfortunately, he has recently experienced cardiac arrest. José Luis Dolgueta was a Venezuelan football player and manager. He sadly passed away at the age of 53 due to a heart attack. Throughout his career, he achieved success playing for different clubs in Venezuela, Argentina, and Ecuador, as well as representing the Venezuelan national team. Ernesto Ferrero, 85, Italian writer and literary critic. Jorge Arturo Garcia Rubi, 70, Mexican lawyer and politician, interim governor of Morelos in 2000. Ari Levanon, 91, Romanian-born Israeli composer. Seamus Layden, brief Wikipedia summary. Seamus Layden, an Irish Gaelic footballer who played for Galway, Dunmore McHales and Nemo Rangers, has passed away at the age of 81. Layden was a key member of the Galway team that won 3 consecutive All-Ireland titles in the 1960s. Ronnie Rees was a Welsh footballer who played for Coventry City, Swansea City and Nottingham Forest. He recently passed away at the age of 79. Rees had a successful career and was honoured as a member of the Coventry City Hall of Fame. Aldo Vastapane, 97, Belgian baron, businessman and real estate magnate. Elmar Wepper. Brief Wikipedia summary. Elmar Wepper, a German actor known for his roles in television and film, as well as his work as a voice actor, has passed away at the age of 79. He was best known for his roles in shows like Der Kommissar and movies like Cherry Blossoms.
And now on to today's news.
General news.
Matthew Perry was found unconscious by first responders, CNN.
Matthew Perry, known for his role in the TV show Friends, was found unconscious in a jacuzzi at his home and was declared deceased upon the arrival of emergency responders. The circumstances surrounding his death are under investigation, and toxicology reports are pending to determine the cause of death. Perry's family released a statement expressing their heartbreak and gratitude for the support.
Rosenthal. Injuries to Max Scherzer, Adolis Garcia leave Rangers with hard decisions. The Athletic.
The Texas Rangers are facing uncertainty as they navigate injuries to pitcher Max Scherzer and outfielder Adolis Garcia during the World Series. Scherzer is dealing with back spasms, while Garcia underwent an MRI on his left side. The team is considering whether to replace them on the World Series roster and is evaluating their options for Game 4. The loss of Garcia would be a blow to the team's offense, while Scherzer's effectiveness for a potential Game 7 is in question.
For some cardiac patients with stents, long-term aspirin treatments might be on the way out. CNN.
A new study published in the journal Circulation suggests that prolonged use of aspirin may not be effective and could potentially be harmful for high-risk cardiovascular patients with stents. According to the study, stopping aspirin after 3 months was found to be just as effective in preventing clotting complications, while also significantly reducing the risk of severe bleeding. These findings challenge the belief that aspirin is beneficial for patients with heart problems or stents and could potentially change the standard of care for high-risk cardiac patients. However, it is important to note that experts emphasize the continued importance of aspirin as a treatment for heart attacks and caution that the results of this study may not be applicable to all patients.
Business news.
SiriusXM loses 94,000 satellite radio and 112,000 Pandora subscribers. Ad momentum improves in the third quarter. Hollywood Reporter.
SiriusXM reported a loss of 96,000 self-pay subscribers in its satellite radio unit in the third quarter, compared to a loss of 132,000 in the second quarter. The company also added 2,000 paid promotional subscribers, resulting in a total net drop of 94,000 subscribers. The streaming business, Pandora, lost 112,000 subscribers in the quarter. SiriusXM plans to unveil a new streaming app next week in an effort to attract younger and more diverse audiences. The company reported overall third-quarter revenue of $2.27 billion, down slightly from the year-ago period.
Biden administration to crack down on junk fees and retirement plans. CNBC.
The Biden administration has proposed a rule to crack down on junk fees in retirement accounts. The rule aims to raise the standards for financial advisors, brokers, and insurance agents who provide investment advice for retirement savings. The proposal seeks to close loopholes that allow advisors to recommend investments that may not be in the best interest of savers, but pay higher commissions. The rule targets advice on rollovers, non-securities products, and investment fund recommendations for 401(k) plans. Critics argue that the regulation could create confusion and instability in the retirement market.
Bitcoin prices hold gains. Analysts are also getting bullish on Ethereum. Barons.
According to analysts, the technical market conditions for Ether, the second largest cryptocurrency, have become positive following Bitcoin's significant surge.
Technology news. Konami calls on Snake's original voice actor to promote new Metal Gear Solid Legacy video series, Nintendo Life.
The first article is about criticisms towards Hideo Kojima, the game director. The author believes that Kojima was blinded by promised fame in the West and had a high ego, prioritizing celebrity voices in his games over what was best for the series and fans. They also criticize his handling of deadlines and budgets as well as his self-obsessed nature. The author still loves Kojima's games, but has some reservations about his directorial abilities.
Nintendo Switch Online gets 2 obscure NES games and a Castlevania Game Boy game for Halloween. IGN.
Nintendo Switch Online has added 3 games to its library, including Devil World, a puzzle-adventure game by Shigeru Miyamoto, Takashi Tezuka, and Koji Kondo. The other 2 games are The Mysterious Murasame Castle and Castlevania Legends. These editions require a paid membership to access.
No, Galaxy Note 20 and Galaxy S20 won't get Android 14 update. Sammobile, Samsung News.
The article states that the Galaxy Note 20 and Galaxy S20 will not receive the Android 14-based One UI 6.0 update, despite being mentioned in Samsung's article. They will only receive some Galaxy Enhance X features. Samsung had previously promised 3 major Android OS updates for these devices.
Sports news.
Saints Kamara pulls away from the African NFL pack and win over Colts. ESPN.
The first article in this text discusses the performance of African NFL players in Week 8. Alvin Kamara, who scored 2 touchdowns for the New Orleans Saints, was named African Player of the Week, while Jackson Smith-Njigba, who scored the winning touchdown for the Seattle Seahawks, was named African Moment of the Week. Other African players who had notable performances include Justin Madubuike, Foyesade Oluokun, David Njoku, Paulson Adebo, Yaya Diaby, and Brandon Ayuk.
Bears Jaylon Johnson seeks trade before deadline, source says. ESPN.
The Chicago Bears have given cornerback Jaylon Johnson permission to seek a trade after failing to reach a new deal with the team. Johnson, who is set to become a free agent after this season, is now among the most talented players available. The San Francisco 49ers and Buffalo Bills are among the teams discussing potential trades for Johnson.
Famous people born on this day.
November 1st, 1947. Nick Owen, English journalist.
November 1st, 1944. Rafik Hariri, Lebanese businessman and politician, 60th Prime Minister of Lebanon, died 2005.
Health news.
Lung cancer rate flips, now more common in women than men under 55. The Washington Post.
Lung cancer has become more prevalent in women aged 35 to 54 compared to men in the same age bracket, as per research conducted by the American Cancer Society. Although the overall occurrence of lung cancer has decreased in recent times, the decline has been more significant among men than women, resulting in a higher occurrence rate among women. The causes behind this shift are not yet fully understood, but possible factors may include exposure to secondhand smoke and other risks like asbestos or radon. Lung cancer ranks as the 3rd most frequent cancer in the United States and is responsible for more fatalities than any other form of cancer.
Cardiovascular deaths due to extreme heat expected to skyrocket. SciTech Daily.
A new study published in the journal Circulation has found that cardiovascular deaths from extreme heat in the U.S. are projected to increase by 162% by the middle of the century if current greenhouse gas emission reduction policies are implemented, and by 233% if there are minimal efforts to reduce emissions. Elderly and black adults are most at risk. The study highlights climate change as a health equity issue that may exacerbate pre-existing health disparities in the U.S.
Man given months to live becomes liver transplant pioneer. BBC.
The article discusses how the liver is being damaged by factors such as alcohol consumption and unhealthy fatty foods, leading to decreased viability and healthiness of the organ, making it less suitable for use as a donor organ.
Researchers have identified a switch that can trigger the death of a cancer cell. This breakthrough discovery has the potential to revolutionize cancer treatment.
Researchers at the UC Davis Comprehensive Cancer Center have identified a specific protein section that can trigger the death of a cancer cell. The team found an epitope on the CD95 cell receptor that can instruct cells to essentially self-destruct. This discovery could lead to new therapeutics that stop cancer cells in their tracks.
Entertainment news.
Silent Hill Ascension Season Pass pricing announced on premiere date, Polygon.
Konami and AGNDD Entertainment's interactive horror streaming series Silent Hill Ascension will allow viewers to decide the fate of characters and influence the Silent Hill canon through their choices. The series will be free to watch and interact with, but viewers can purchase a season pass for in-game cosmetics. The series will premiere on Halloween night, and new episodes will be released nightly, with viewers able to vote in real time using influence points. The season pass, priced at $19.99, will provide access to 6 months of content.
Matthew Perry was found unconscious by first responders. CNN.
Actor Matthew Perry was found unconscious in a jacuzzi at his home and was pronounced dead upon the arrival of emergency responders. The cause of his death is currently under investigation, with toxicology reports expected to determine the cause. No foul play is suspected. Perry's family released a statement expressing their heartbreak and gratitude for the support received.
Now, a couple of dad jokes for you.
How many bones are in the human hand? A handful of them. Why did the chicken get a penalty? For foul play. I went to a bookstore and asked the saleswoman where the self-help section was. She said if she told me, it would defeat the purpose.
Thank you for watching this AGNDD Intellireport. Like, subscribe and click the bell button to get notified during new uploads. And make sure to tune in next time. Stay safe and healthy. Cheers.